So hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Basically I keep doing that, but today I wanted to come to you with a everyday natural slash very detailed tutorial of what I do on an everyday basis. Well, kind of not every day, but you know, if I wasn't going to work, this is the look that I would do. And usually this is for weekends when I just want to go to the store real quick, you know, get some groceries or, you know, something really quick. So basically I'm just giving you a detailed overview of that, and hopefully you like it. So the main eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Inside of it, you've already seen it a bunch of times. So yeah, basically I'm going to be using this palette, and I'm going to be going for, like I said, a very natural look. The alternatives for this palette, if you don't have it, is the Modern Renaissance palette, Juvia's Place Saharan palette, also the Morphe 3502 palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'll just come to you after I do that. So then next we're really gonna get the canvas together. So we're gonna really prep my skin. So first I'm gonna take my Farsali Gold Elixir, and it's an oil. I feel like it's a dry oil. Some people say it makes their face really greasy, but I think it just depends on how much you actually use. So I'm just gonna put a couple of dots on my face, and then I'm gonna rub it in. I'm also gonna spritz my face with rose water or lavender water. Those two combinations as primer today. Next I'm gonna go in my Estee Lauder Double Wear in the color 5W1. Right now I'm trying to see if it color matches, because I usually go for a more expensive foundation when I'm gonna have long days. So usually when I do my makeup on the weekends, I usually do it after I work out. So like at 10 or whatever, I'm usually have a full face on, and I usually don't take it off until like 6 p.m. So I want my makeup to last like literally all day. So now I'm just gonna take a brush. This brush, the E44 by Morphe. It comes like this. Is a dome flat kabuki basically. I'm just gonna tap it in first. And then blend it out to my nail. Basically, I like to just tap. I feel like that gives the most natural complexion. It's almost like you're beating it, you're almost beating it into your skin, but not really. And basically, that's what you do with a beauty blender too. I just feel like this takes less time. I hate beating my whole face with just a beauty blender. I feel like it takes so much time, like so much time could have been, yeah, it just takes too much time with a beauty blender. So I just literally just take a big brush and tap all over my skin. Next I'm gonna go with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the color Biscuit. I just picked this up the other day on the Sephora VIB sale. I just needed a new concealer because the concealers I had just felt like they were drying underneath my eyes, and because I barely get any sleep because of work and just everything that I do the other day, just that the under eye creases were coming in a little bit more than what I wanted. So I picked this up because it's actually quite creamy. It's basically just them depotting their soft matte, well, their concealers, their other concealers, into a jar. And I actually like that a lot more than the actual bottle, because I don't know why. I just do. I just go for that more than the other thing. So I'm not gonna let this sit here. I'm just gonna immediately go in and blend it out, because like I said, my under eye creases a lot now, and my beauty blender is very wet. I did run it underneath the sink, and I got it really wet. And I'm just gonna go in and tap those areas, get my life together. So that's it. So I'm gonna go in with this really thin concealer brush, the same one that I used to put on my under eye concealer. But next I'm gonna just go in my my Ruby Kiss contour palette. It's cream contour, and I'm just pick up this first shade right here, and I'm trying to sculpt out my cheeks with it. As I explained once before, I know that it's becoming summer, and you know, usually when you use a cream contour, you're going to sweat it off. But I don't think I will. I honestly don't think I will, because I set my contour like all the time. I never just like leave it. So you probably won't really tell. I'm just gonna squeeze my beauty blender some and just go in. And if I keep looking over here, it's because my mirror is over here. I'm just gonna tap that in. Really simple steps. So this is like really simple. If I had to do this without, you know, recording and stuff, I could probably get this done within 30 minutes. Nothing more, because this is literally a look that I always go to. Like, I already know what products I want to use, and you know, I already know what I want. John? John? Okay. So yeah, so now we have done that. So now I'm just going to bake my, well, I'm not going to bake my under eyes, but I'm going to put some Laura Mercier translucent powder underneath my eyes with my wet beauty blender again. Everything I do is wet. I feel like when you do things with a wet beauty blender, it comes out more dewy and your makeup won't become that cakey. So I do put this around my nose because I do sweat from my nose a lot, and then on my forehead. You've seen me use this like a bunch of times already. I'm gonna take my Guerlaine Bronzer in the number 7, and I'm just gonna contour my cheeks with it. Well, not contour, but mostly bronze up my cheeks. I do this all the time. I'm actually trying to hit pan on this damn bronzer. I had it for like over a year and it's not going away. All I see is like the little remnants of circles, but it is not trying to go away. So I'm actually going to use a heavy dosage because you just don't want to be used up, and I'm sick of seeing it. But to tell you the truth, I actually like this a lot. It complements my skin so well. It's actually crazy. It really does. It really does, like, does the job. But the only thing about it is really expensive. I got it during a... my beauty blender is wet again, and I'm just gonna melt it in my powder. But yeah, I got it during a VIB sale, most likely the 20% one, because Nitra B had recommended it in her VIB sale, or you know, or her favorites of all time, and she mentioned it more than once, and I think she actually still uses it to this day, because you know, it's just a really good product. It's not too much, like, see that? It's not too much. It gives you a nice contour. Well, not contour, it gives you a nice bronze. And it's really weird because that's a high-end, like, it's a high-end name, a high-end brand, and they actually have a shade dark enough for or a brown skin girl at least. Alright, next we're going to go in, since I already know what eye I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this MAC brush, this MAC blush in Modern Mandarin. I'm just going to get my cheeks together. I don't know why the bottom of my face looks like that. I don't really like blush, but I always put like a little bit on because I do have some in my collection. And there's no point of not using it, right? So next I'm going to go in my Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin in the shade Coconut. I'm going to take a little bit of it because I don't know why, but the bottom of my chin looks like. And I'm just going to blend that. Just the bottom half of my face. I know, it's weird, but the bottom half of my face always looks like a different, looks different. So it's just nice for it to blend all in. So yeah, I just buffed. And we're going to melt this. We're actually going to melt this into our faces first. So next we're going to be going to my Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush and just take this color right here, which is, I'm going to take this color right here, which is Pukey. Which is right here, Pukey. And just put that all over my crease. Yeah, this is like my favorite color. And I primed my eyes with concealer. Hopefully you saw me do that earlier. I feel like there's concealer on my eyes. The sugar is picking up. If not, I'll just keep packing it on until it's up there. Then next, I'm going to go in with another color in my crease. And this is the color Jax right here. And I'm going to put that a little bit lower in my crease. But alternately in the same place. So I don't really make it that intense. I'm just probably going for a couple of layers just to create some depth within my crease. But that's about it. And I make sure to actually blend these out, because there's nothing worse than harsh eyeshadow. And I'm just going in and I'm gonna blend it out some. Don't be afraid to blend. That's the only way you be good. And if if you blend too much out, like it starts fading, you can always just put more in. Like, nobody says there's a limit on how much eyeshadow you can actually wear on your eye. Like I saw this lady, man, she caked it on. Okay, so I guess there is a limit, but she caked it on. She didn't care. She had eyeliner on, eyelashes, everything was just on her eyeball, everything. So then I'm just gonna go in with this shade called Mocha, which is this brown, and I'm gonna really define this crease, and I'm gonna also put it on my outer third too. So I always start right here, my outer third. Or I always start right here on the outer edge, and then I just take whatever left and I put it within the crease. But I always start on the outside, because this is where I want the most definition. And then plus, when I put on my lashes, it becomes like this whole thing. This whole like It just looks very intense, like, and it also makes my eyes look longer. So once I put on my lashes, it's gonna look like a real deal look. I mean, it already looks like a look, but you'll see like when I do it. So always start here, and then take what's left and put it in the crease. Blend it out, everything, dun 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 dun. Blend it out, baby. Dun, 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 dun. So last but not least, we're gonna put on the eyelid color. This color here, which is Obsessed, and put it all over my lid. And again, I don't care how much I grab, I'm gonna grab it. I just dug really into that though. And then I'm gonna spritz it with my Mario Badescu water. And then we're gonna get it on the eye. Ooh. Sometimes every time I do my eyes, I make sure to create like a semi-cut crease. Just because I like the cleanup of it. I don't like to just lay it on my eye. So I follow like a little bit of my crease and I just paint it out. And as you can see, I did that with no concealer or anything like that. I just literally just put it on my eye. And you see why I said the Modern Renaissance really is a really big dupe for this, because I feel like I can create the same look with those shades, like just using Love Letter and Cypress Umber, and then is it Vermeer. Also, I'm going to be filming more makeup addiction videos, just telling you about more of my collection and more of the stuff that I am going through with defeating it. It is kind of hard because I am realizing there are some other mental things going on within my head that's making it hard to just not concentrate on makeup all the time. So some things I think about. Okay, so like it's almost over compulsive behaviors and addiction behaviors. That's what I tend to fight with. And I'm trying to learn how to break those symptoms. But you know, slowly but surely, because I really want to become better. So when I do get out the Navy, I don't have to fend for a check, as in having to immediately look for a job so I can get bills paid. I would just rather enjoy the fact that I can just go to school and live my life, you know? I just want to live my life. So here's the eye so far. And I'm going to put on some lashes and then I'm going to come back. We back and we put my lashes on. I'm put on the Morphe Sunset Blvd lashes. You can't obviously see them, but I'm just showing that I actually did use Morphe. And then I actually did do a black wing using the e.l.f. gel eyeliner. Like, this is only $1, but it's like the blackest of the black. But it's cheaper than Maybelline. Like, it's really like black. And it's really smooth. It hasn't dried out yet, and I had it for a couple of months now. But it's my ultimate go-to whenever I do decide to do a wing or eyeliner in general. I really don't do wings or eyeliner anymore because, I don't know, it kind of just fell off. So I'm missing one thing, and you know, okay, I'm missing two things. But we're just gonna do my highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Artist Couture loose diamond glow highlighters or something like that. Somebody says. And I'm gonna be using Labronze. Yeah, you already seen those. And then Slaynali, which is a beautiful combo actually. I'm just gonna take what's in their tops and just mix them around. And with these Artist Couture highlighters, I'm noticing I have to use a more denser brush, which is what I'm using. It's a Real Techniques setting brush, I actually use this for all of my highlighters because it just gives me that blinding highlight that I'm looking for. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going in. But yeah, these absolutely work the best. Some people use it with something else, but I ultimately like using it with this brush because it gives me exactly what I'm looking for. It comes out very blended, and yeah, it just comes out really blended and just nice overall. It makes it very smooth. Like I have like sometimes I do have texture on my face right in this area that I'm doing, but using this brush like just makes it look so seamless. And then plus I hate when it gets too low on my cheeks. Like I like it right in there, like that perfect C. But I don't do that. I just do right here on my upper parts of my cheeks. Like this is like where I smell. So it gets in that perfect area for me. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left and just put it on the tip of my nose, down the middle. And a little bit above my eyebrows. And yeah, that does it for me. And those two combined are like a really nice color. It's like, yeah, well, you can see by my face what it's like. So next I'm going with my Cork liner by MAC. And we're just gonna obviously outline my lips. I should probably sharpen it, but I didn't. Like always. And please, ladies, do not leave your liner just the way it is. Please make sure to blend it out. Because I hate seeing a girl and you can just see liner. Like, you can see liner and then her makeup. Like, that's something a drag queen would do. No offense to drag queens, I love y'all. But, no. I'm just going to take some more because I'm MAC lipstick and Velvet Teddy. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. lip gloss and pink Cosmo and just lay it out right on top. Alright, you guys, so that's the finished video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the very detailed talk through that I did. If it wasn't that detailed, just please give me comments and, you know, I'll try to answer them below. But if you like what you saw today, please subscribe. 2, like this video. And 3, hit the notification bell if you want to keep seeing me again. Alright. Come on. Do something with your life. I don't know. Come on back.